What up, what up, what up? It's the Bag of Tricks here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over 5 things that new park riders get wrong. Number 1, the lips to rails and boxes, guys. They're not jumps. I know a lot of people love to fly through the park and ramp off the lips off the side of them and use them like a jump, catch a little bit of air, show off for their friends, whatever the case may be. Maybe they're just little and they just really don't understand, but these things are not made to be jumps. They're made for one reason, and that's to pop you up on top of the feature. I can't tell you how many times a day in the park that I see somebody use these as a jump. There's a few reasons you definitely should not be doing that. Number 1, you might be cutting off somebody who's about to hit that feature. And number 2, it's just dangerous. Like, people don't expect you to be flying through the park and hitting those like jumps. You're out of control. You know, you're swerving in and out to hit these things, and you're just don't do it, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Yes, I filmed this clip. It was pretty funny, but we did it. We told her to do it on purpose. This is exactly what you're not supposed to do, guys. Number 2, not going fast enough on jumps. This is something that I actually did when I was a new skier and new snowboarder. I was very scared to fully send a jump at the speed that you're supposed to be sending it at. I was just scared, and I'm sure a lot of people are the same way. They would rather go slower into the jump because they think that's gonna make it less dangerous because they're not going as fast. At the end of the day, going slower might be more dangerous. In my opinion, it's much better to overshoot a little bit, so go too fast, than to go too slow and land on the knuckle. The knuckle is super dangerous, or I've split my lip open on my knee from knuckling a jump, and I see a ton of people just ramp off a jump and land straight flat on the knuckle. Guys, it's not safe. It's not good for you. So take the speed that the jump is meant to be made for. Hit the jump with that speed, and your knees are gonna thank you, your body's gonna thank you. It's just much more safe. So please, please, please try to clear the knuckle. Something very similar to that, number 3, is going to be not taking enough speed into features and not popping enough onto features. This is terrifying because I see it a lot, and it's honestly the worst case scenario for hitting a rail or hitting a box is catching your tip on the front of it, just like this clip here. This is literally the worst case scenario. When you're going into a feature or a new box or a new whatever, the number 1 thing on your mind should be, okay, first things first, I have to take enough speed into this thing and I have to pop enough to get up on top of it. Like, hitting the front with your tip it's terrifying to see somebody do it. It's terrifying and painful to do it. It's literally the worst case scenario. If you can get up on top of the rail from there on out, there's not much that can go worse than hitting your tip off the front of the feature. So really focus on when you're getting into new boxes, when you're getting into new rails, really realize how much speed you're gonna have to need, how much you're gonna have to pop. Check out the feature before you go do it, and if it looks a little sketchy, if it looks like there's too much of a step up for you and it's just not in your skill range, then don't do it. Number 4 is not wearing a helmet. I see this all the time in new park riders. I don't know what it is. I've covered this in many videos before, but I'm gonna keep covering it in my videos because I think it's super, super important. It's just a very, very smart and easy thing to do, and a lot of people, I don't know why they don't do it. Maybe it's because of style or whatnot, but they just think it's kind of lame to wear a helmet, and guys, it's not. It's not. I honestly think helmets look pretty dope, especially with goggles. For crashes like these crashes without a helmet could have resulted in serious head injuries. My brother has been in a crash which wasn't even that crazy of a crash. Like, he wasn't doing the craziest trick ever, and it resulted in a serious head injury with a helmet. Without it, we don't really know what would have happened. So if you're new to park, there's a lot of danger involved. It's not a perfectly safe sport. I'm never gonna sugarcoat it like it is. So please be smart and wear a helmet at first and forever. Never give up that helmet. It's gonna save your life eventually. You never know when it's gonna happen, but you're gonna be grateful when you have that helmet on. Finally, this is something that people don't really get wrong, but it's something that people just don't really do, and that's ask for advice. A lot of people in the park are going to be very friendly. I mean, obviously there's going to be people that aren't very friendly, but a lot of people are there and they'll be willing to help you learn a new trick or hit a new feature, maybe get the speed right for a jump. If you came up to me and I was in the park and you're like, hey, what's the speed for this jump? I don't want to undershoot it. I don't want to case it. I would let you follow me in without even hesitating. If you ask me how to do this trick or that trick, I would help you. A lot of people, should take time to talk to people that are experienced in the park and have them teach them a few things. I mean, it's only going to help. It's only going to boost your confidence. Not only that, but you might make a friend and somebody that can help you, push you, and progress you as a rider into the future. So don't be afraid to talk to us park rats and ask for help, ask for advice. follow us into a jump, whatever the case may be. There it is, guys, 5 things that new skiers and snowboarders in the park do wrong. If you avoid these things, you're gonna help yourself out, you're gonna help your body out, everything's gonna thank you, and you're gonna progress at a faster rate because 1, you're not gonna be hurt, and 2, you're gonna be more confident. Hopefully this helps, guys. Don't get these wrong the next time you're in the park, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.